Hello everyone, today I've been trying to design a mob farm in creative. I am in spectator mode right now so I can show you the mob farm design. I am in 1.12.2 and this is what I came up with. Now, first of all, the mob farm is not at a good Y level. I mean, this is an awful spot to put it, and it just goes straight down. But basically, the water will push everything to the center instead of just. I usually do a V shape or a Y shape, I should say. But yeah, in SuperFlat, I'm kind of trying something slightly different because I really don't want to do redstone. And I kind of like the classic way. So far this is much better than the most classic, and I'm not talking about the ether one, but the one where it's just 4 squares. Very kind of awful really, but this one's much different. It just trapdoors. The mobs will only have to step once to get off. I don't like how. Not sure if you need trapdoors in this in 1.7, but this is the start. We're going to have it at a much better Y value. The ground is at 25, so all I have to do is like plus 50 or something. No, plus 25 equals 50. So that's the math. And you want to have the, oh yeah, I'm so used to modern sometimes. But yeah, we're just going to have to build this thing, and this is going to actually be a little bit quicker than typical. $45. So yeah, 24 is the right amount, so we're going to probably do something like 55 or something. My cobblestone generator is there, but I might change it. I was thinking of having this in the middle of nowhere and just AFK on top. But then I need it to be somewhat close to the village, but not too close. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's enough. I just realized that I didn't bring any ladders. So that's going to be... I'm going to have to put ladders there. I think I can make that jump, which I can, especially if I do this, which... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm kind of doing this for my future self, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these should be 1, 2, 3, 4. This is only for future me, not really. I don't think any of you will need to know this, but 4 on each. The middle has to be 4. Again, I don't think any of you will build this design, but I know I will. So you just place each of these here. Duh. You can do that. So yeah, I'm kinda sick and tired of using the etho mod system for good reasons, honestly, because I've done that system so many times. And the bad thing about the other one is that it does work on every single version, but yeah, if you typically do evolution solvers or like an evolution world, you will be obsessed with making things that work in every single version and thinking long term. This mob system will work long term. There's even an escape pod here, which I don't think anything will go wrong with it being there. But I'm almost out of cobblestone, didn't really think. Yeah, we have some squids spawning. Can we get the rest of the way? I'm farming up squids just by doing this. I should have done this much earlier. Okay, good, it doesn't. My sword is bane of arthropods. And 20 ink sacs. I really did not need to cheat the ink sacs in that time. In episode 3, I was being really frustrated with things. With all of the librarian villagers, so I decided to stop for a while. Well, now we got it. So I gotta go back to the cobblestone generator. I'm out of cobblestone. And what I got done was just pillaring up. This cobblestone is pretty decent. I thank the villagers every day for this efficiency pickaxe. Okay, everyone, we're almost done with our mob farm. Actually, technically, we're not. I have 1, 2, 3 layers of thingy-mobobs. And I have ran into a problem. I don't really want spiders to spawn. So, I want to put carpet on it where the spiders can't spawn. So the spiders can't spawn. Oh, and by the way, I memorized the exact number of cobblestone we need because I made mob farms so many times. So from there to there is exactly 400 blocks. So yeah, I've built this so much that I know the exact number. And they are done. I filled the thing, I gave myself exactly 29 extra. So yeah, actually the joke is in 1.12. Oh, there's also that. I didn't think about that. How did this skeleton... Oh yeah, that's why I'm not used to. I mean, that was one of the most unfair spawns for. Okay, so the mob farm is all set. I added a trapdoor there, so whoa. I added a trapdoor so that no, and I did not expect that spider. But yeah, this farm is decently fast. Decently. But there's a problem here, and that's all of the slimes. I mean, right now it's not as bad as it usually is, but we need to figure out some ways to get rid of these slimes. Or like most of them, or like in this area, in at least the village thing. It's really sad that I had to give myself ink sacks now that I have like 5 stacks now. Even though I had to give myself some episodes ago. Kind of sad, I guess. But yeah, these slimes are just everywhere. And there are some ways to get rid of them. I'll go to 1.12 to show you. So I came up with some ways, exactly 3 ways to get rid of slimes. The 3 ways kinda doesn't work in 1.7, but the main ways to get rid of slimes are just place water everywhere and just flood the whole entire SuperFlat world so slimes won't spawn, because they won't spawn in water. The second way, which is the only way, which can be annoying but still works. Let's just say this was a slime chunk, which these are actually not slime chunks. These are just this is just to test things, just for show. We can literally just put, this is my favorite option, we could put carpet on every single chunk like this. The last option this can work is the path blocks. But path blocks do not exist in 1.7 or 1.8. Actually, I think it takes till 1.11, I'm going to guess. I don't really know the exact number, but all I know is it's going to be a decent amount of time until path blocks can be obtained, I guess. Which, no, I'm not talking about the item. No, I'm talking about the shovel thing. Okay, so I was able to get rid of the slimes. There's only one way to truly get rid of them, and that's by having it on peaceful. I actually highly recommend putting it on peaceful if it's the early game, But we're slowly getting to the later game. We're slowly getting to the late game. Well, no, the mid game. We're already in the mid game, and I'm still having it on peaceful every now and again. And I'm not one of those people to place carpet on every single block. What I did earlier was did that, but I'm not sure if, like, I'm actually not sure. Maybe I want the small slimes to be, maybe I can just do this. Maybe this will be fun. But you have to remember that carpet is the only thing I can use to get rid of slimes. I can also do this, just flood the whole entire area, or maybe make the whole entire world an ocean, which that's actually another idea. If you want to make a custom SuperFlat world, just have the top layer be water, and then they're done. That's probably the late. Actually, no, the best. I wish I thought about that. If you want to make a custom SuperFlat world, all you gotta do is have carpet be the top layer so slimes don't spawn. I guess that would have been an interesting idea. But the main reason why I'm not really going to do this yet is that the chunk thing doesn't work. F3 and G, I don't really know what's a chunk and what's not. So, yeah. Another thing I can do is just get a new AFK area. Just AFK somewhere in the sky and just have this farm go. So far it's only squids because peaceful mode. I can also do something like just move this underground. This is where I'm going to AFK and get lots of cobblestone. SuperFlat world. Which, by the way, there's no bedrock. The bottom layer is obsidian and not bedrock, so just so you know. But, I'll see you guys next time.